All right, Shalom. I'd like to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS who rule well, and also honor and salutations to those of you who are of the hopeful elect and are out there teaching the word of sincerity and truth. All right, so um, I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind for a little while. I guess I couldn't get together the how I wanted to say it and what I wanted to say, and the Lord worked with me on it, uh, which I'm grateful for, and I thought it was a good idea for a topic, and that is, um, I don't want to say it. The scriptures talk about or tell us that when the Lord Yahweh Shai gave up the spirit, that the veil of the temple had rent, right? And this thought was provoked by we Adama Elder Adama and I went to see the elder apostles in New York at the main camp, and the brother was talking, and a brother mentioned the veil renting. I can't. I think a brother mentioned the veil being rent, and it made me think of this topic, which is the veil. That veil renting when the Lord Yahweh Shai gave up the spirit is further proof that the Lord only died for the nation of Israel, right? And I wanted to go through the scriptures just to let you know what my thought was on it, right? So I'll get into it. I don't want to make it long and drawn out, and I get wordy sometimes. So I got my list here. Let me set it up so I can see it. So I wanted to go to this first. I don't remember exactly what it says, but I know. Let me see. Is it Exodus 19? Exodus 19. Actually, let me do this first. Let's go here first. Let's go here. Okay. There. Here first. All right. All right. So it's right here. Let's see here. It's the fifth verse, 51st verse. Okay. Here we go right here. This is Matthew's 27 and 50. It says, Yahweh Shai, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the spirit, and behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom, and the earth did quake, and the rocks rent. Okay. So again, it speaks about when the Lord Yahweh Shai, when he finally died on the cross, he gave up the spirit, the veil in the temple rent, right? Now, the veil, right, that was in the temple was set up for a separation, right? And only the high priest of the time could go into that veil to offer sacrifice for the children of Israel. I want to say once in a year, it says in Hebrews. I think it's, let me see, let's go here. Hebrews, I think it's, what is that? For this he did once. I'll write it like that. For this he did once. I think it's Hebrews 8. Can't remember. Hebrews 7. No, that's not it. This is not it. Bear with me for a second as I think through this. I wanted to get this scripture in particular. Uh, can't. Well, let's see. once. Let's see. Bear with me for a second, please. I'm just looking for a scripture. Let's see. Yes. Satan, you motherfucker, you. All right, here it is right here. Let me see. Let's go up in there and see where I should start from. Okay. All right, so this is Hebrews 9 and 7. I'll start at 6. This is Hebrews 9 and 6. It says, "Now when these things were thus ordained, the priests went always into the first tabernacle, accomplishing the service of the Most High. But into the second went the high priest alone, once every year, not without blood, which he offered for himself and for the errors of the people." Right? So this was the custom. The custom was for the high priest to go into to behind that veil, into the highest, right? And offer sacrifices for himself and the nation of Israel, right? But when the veil rent, right, it was symbolic of something, right? So now that will allow me to go here. Now let me see. Let me see. Now, right. So it says here. This is Exodus 19 and 6. Actually, I'll start at 5. "Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel." Now, we already know, right? Hebrews was referencing what the law was on the priest. Only the priest, high priest, could go in and sacrifice once a year, right? So why is he saying here that we would be a nation of priests? Now listen to this, right? "And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and an holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel." You see? So when it spoke about priesthood and the nation of Israel becoming a nation of kings and priests, it was only speaking to the nation of Israel. Okay? Not any other nation, right? But again, we understand that the high priest of the Levites could only go into that high place behind the veil. Okay, so let me get another scripture. Okay, this is Isaiah 61. Okay, okay, this is Isaiah 61. Let it load up a little bit more. Come on now, bear with me, man. This thing is lagging. Some days it's quick, some days it isn't quick. So I don't scroll down and finish loading past. So this is Isaiah 61, and I'll start at 4. If it skips past, I'll come back to it. Um, All right, Isaiah 61 and 4 says, "And they shall build the old ways, they shall raise up the former relations, they shall repair the ways of cities, destinies of my generation, and strangers shall and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. But ye shall be named the priests of the Lord, and shall be the ministers of our poor, shall the riches of the Gentiles and their glory shall ye boast yourselves. So this is another scripture in few tense, right? Because we know that only the Levite priests. So when it talks about the nation being, it was only able to be done before he died on the cross and the veil was removed. Okay. Now let me show you something, right? So this thing has to happen in order because Paul says that the Levites would be priests. They were allowed to go in daily and the high priest once a year into the sacrifice, right? But listen, because it was a right, it was a change. Hebrews 7. Okay. Hebrews 7. 11 verse. Okay. Again, like I said, this thing is lagging. See up here. That's Hebrews 7 and 11. It says, if therefore perfection were by the Levitical priesthood, for under it the people received the law, what further need was there that another priest should rise after the order of Melchizedek and not be called after the order of Aaron? For priesthood being changed, there is a necessity, a change also of the law. So what was that change, right? Because Christians would believe, right, or would have you believe that because the Lord died, that meant that now all priests would be just any creed could come to a Lord, right? But this is saying something specific, right? It's for the priesthood being changed is made it so hard. For he of whom these things spoken pertaineth to the tribe, right? Which tribe was what? The Levites. But it says, of which no man gave a tenth answer. Right? For he of these things are spoken pertaining to the tribe of Levi. But this other tribe is talking about Judah, right? So it says, for the that our Lord sprang out Judah, of which tribe was spake nothing concerning priesthood. So because the Lord died, or because the Lord came now, he comes between the nation Israel. He was Judahite, right? Would be breaking the law, right? That's why the veil rent, the veil, so that now, not just the Levite, the whole nation will be priest to the world, show the world how to worship. See? If the Lord last and the renting of the veil was so that all nations could come in, why make your house a nation? Why make the nation Israel, right? A tribe to be just to the nation Israel? Why make of other tribe if the whole world going to be? Wouldn't that be more meaningful? See? Let me next scripture. Did I read everything? Yes, I did. I read all I wanted to read. So this is First Peter, right? Let's go to 2, and I'll start at the 4th verse. Okay. Come on, don't tell me to start recording. Oh, stand back for a little stage. Let me do this. Bear with me for a minute, man. This thing is like a fucking. Look at it. What is Peter 2? I'll start at 4, okay? It says this. it says, "Whom coming as unto a living stone." I'm sorry. Yeah. So 4. So whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed even, but chosen of the Most High and precious. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house, holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Most High by Yahweh Shai, my God. This was interesting, right? Because this ye all lively stones, right? It was known as a stone. Let's go here, because what Yahweh Shai was known the what the corner, right? Us as a stones, right? Let's see this. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. What is it? Psalms 118, 22. Let's go there. Go there. Bear with me, man. This thing is lagging. It has its days where it's good, and then other days it's not. Shit, the job. Hopefully, everything's all right. Okay. Okay. So this is 118 and 22. It says, the stone which the builders used to become the headstone of the corner. Now, I did show some time ago about cornerstones or headstones, right? And what the cornerstone of the building is the stone that uh, is basically going to be the setting stone for the rest of the stone that you lay on top of the foundation. So that first stone is going to be key to how the rest of the building or the rest of the structure is going to form, right? So everything is going to be. So if you have a stone in the corner, you got both ends. You got the end going one direction, the end going the other direction, and think of the corner of a square. Right now, you should be a stone. Go back to Hebrews 7 chapter. It says that we speak concerning to your priests concerning the tribe of Judah, right? He means every other nation and every tribe to that means other tribes would be up, right? I would look up this cornerstone if it wasn't that, so much you can see what I'm talking about. But if the Lord Yahweh Shai for another tribe was going to be, that means the other nation. I keep saying the nation, the other tribes will also be a cornerstone. You see, or a priest. You see? Okay, so I got a core. I want to read to show you this. And let me see what time is. All right, let me just go to this. I'll make this one the last one. Make this one the last one. Revelation 1:6. Revelation 1:6. And maybe because this is one other chapter. So let's do the second part, but only one on the other scripture left. Hold on. All right, so this is Revelations 1:6. It says this, it hath made us, let me see Let me start at 5. It says, it says this. Revelation 5. And for Yahushua Mashiach, who was a faithful witness and the first begotten of the dead, and the prince of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us and washed us from our sin in his own blood, and hath made us kings and priests unto the Most High, and his Father, to him be glory and dominion forever and ever. You see? So when he died, right, that allowed other tribes to become priests, a nation of priests.